Okay, welcome. Today we're going to teach you how to make the world coveted Hollandaise sauce. Now, most restaurants try to not tell you this secret because it's a little hard, but once I show you how to do it, it's really easy. Now, tools for success. What you need is you need a pot with some boiling water in it, okay? Then you need eggs. I'm only going to use 2 eggs in this recipe, but you can use 4 at home, especially if once you taste the sauce, you're going to want more, trust me. Cayenne pepper, salt, drawn butter, and then a little bit of hot water. Now you can probably just get this out of the tap if you need to. So what you do is you bring the water to a boil, you turn it down a little bit, then what we're going to do is we're going to take the egg yolks out. I like to use my hands for this because I like to get down and dirty. 1 egg yolk. Two egg yolk. You know what? I'm going to use 3 egg yolks. I lied to you. I'm sorry. Now, I know that's kind of wasteful of me. Save the whites and use them in your omelets for Sunday morning. You need to. So what we do here is you basically start to waken up those egg yolks a little bit. Now the first thing you want to add to this is a little touch of salt. Now what happens is you start to see the egg yolks, they start to get loosened up, it's easier to work with. So I basically, what I would do is I would heat it up to a boil and then just turn it off. And then what you do is you want to work it. This is a good idea to bring in someone that has a strong arm that's able to work the egg yolks around. The idea around this is that you want to keep the egg yolks moving so that they don't scramble, but they cook. So you see how the bubbles are starting to come up there. See how you start to get a froth to it? Now this is a stage that a chef call ribboning. And the reason why we call it ribboning is because you can take your whisk through it. See how the whisk kind of holds on to it? See that? And we're gonna let it ribbon just a little bit more. Now every one of these good sauces needs a good base. If you start with a good base, then you're good. Just like a vinaigrette or anything else. So now what we're going to do is we're going to slowly start to add, let me close the lid here, slowly start to add our drawn butter. See that? Just a teaspoon at a time, nice and easy. See how this molecules are starting to come together? It's like Alden Brown talks about. And you're starting to get this beautiful, thick sauce coming out. Now, you see how it's getting really thick? So this is where the water comes in handy. So you can add a touch of water to it. Just kind of smooth it back out. Now, we use 3 egg yolks. So for 3 egg yolks, I would probably use 1/3 of a cup of drawn butter. Or maybe a 1/2 cup, actually. A 1/2 cup of drawn butter. There we go. So what you have here is a nice pale sauce. Then you finish it with just a little pinch of cayenne pepper and some fresh lemon juice. And there you go. You have your sauce béarnaise, or sauce hollandaise. Oh, wonderful.